Hey, howdy, hey, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to be doing my RuPaul's Drag Race Roundup. So if that sounds good to you, make sure to like this video, comment down below, and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. And without further ado, let's get this video started. Loop. Alright, so this is my weekend recap show where we'll be going over all we got to see in the previous week of Drag Race and what we can expect in this upcoming week of Drag Race. So, let's get right on into it. Obviously, I want to start off with Drag Race UK because that was the first episode of the week, and I wanted to talk about what we were left with and all the big events from the episode. Obviously, I can't not talk about Ginny Lemon exiting the show right as the lip sync was starting. I wanted to talk a little bit about this specifically with there were rumors going around beforehand saying that Ginny had cursed out the entire judging panel and walked away and stormed off. That's not what we saw. Again, they might have edited it some way, but I don't think that happened. I think that was just rumored and speculated. I assumed what we saw is what happened. Again, I could be wrong, but it was a really, really interesting moment for Ginny Lemon to walk off before the lip sync had even really started. I love Ginny Lemon, and I completely respect Ginny Lemon for that decision. Just not even wanting to lip sync against her friend. I love Ginny Lemon, and this was a great moment, I think, for Ginny Lemon. Iconic TV moment. Great job. I love Ginny Lemon. I always will. So that was sort of what I wanted to say about that. I also wanted to talk about episode 6 of Drag Race. There were a few moments I really wanted to talk about. Obviously, Tamisha, we got to know a lot more about Tamisha in this episode, and the fact that Tamisha did this entire competition with an ostomy bag, I am in shock. She is one of the most powerful drag queens, most iconic drag queens I have ever seen on Drag Race. Such an icon. Tamisha Iman, I stan Tamisha Iman. The fact that her and Candy were able to move past what happened and continue to be sisters, like, I love Tamisha. Tamisha is an icon. I do think it was a little strange the way they put Tamisha and Candy in the bottom two. I agree that they were in the bottom, but I don't necessarily think they had to be the two to lip sync. I understand for a storyline it made sense to have that happen. I just would have loved to see Tamisha on the show even longer. But I also didn't want Candy to go home either. So, I mean, no matter what, I was going to be a little bit upset about this. So, that's what happened, obviously. And we can't change it now. But, it's just my own opinion on that. Obviously, this episode 6 was a disco challenge. I really enjoyed the disco challenge. I thought it was really well done, really good. In terms of who I see winning now, as of right now, with my tops for UK and season 13. I also want to talk a little bit about that now. For UK, at this point, Lawrence Chaney is basically confirmed in the top 3 at this point. Like, if Lawrence Chaney is not in the top 3, I will be shocked. I also see Tace being in the top 3 because Tace is just a gorgeous queen. Gorgeous queen. And for the third spot, I would love to see Bimini. I think Bimini would be a great addition to the top 3. I could also, of course, see Tia Coffee could make it all the way, you know. You never know. Maybe even Ahura. I don't know. Obviously, we'll have to see what happens in the future episodes, but I'm really interested to see who will be the top 3. At this point, it's for sure Lawrence and Tay, so, like, I'd be shocked if they're not in it. Now I want to talk a little bit about my top 3, or top 4, I guess, for Drag Race Season 13. Obviously, it's going to be Simone. Like, Simone, come on. It's going to be Simone. Also, I can see Gottmik for sure making it to the top 4. Honestly, I'm starting to see Olivia in the top 4 because I think Olivia is a gorgeous queen and just lights up a room as soon as she walks in. So if Olivia's not in the top 4, I would be shocked, honestly, as well. Again, that 4th spot, I'm not quite sure. Obviously, we'll have to see how the rest of the season progresses. I still love Denali, I love Rosé, and Candy. I love this entire cast, honestly, of season 13, with a few exceptions. But I'm not getting into that right now. Obviously, it's a really good season, and I'm really enjoying watching it and making these videos. So now I kind of want to talk about what we can expect next week specifically from the 2 shows. Obviously in terms of UK, because that will be the first episode we get back to. I'm going to be really interested to see what happens with that. Obviously, they ended the show saying that next week we'll be dealing with the virus that is going on around the world right now because they had to halt filming. So I'm really curious to see if we go right back into it, or if we'll have like a special episode where they talk about what happened, what lockdown was like, and all the above about that. That'll be interesting to see. I'd be really curious. Obviously, I don't know what's going to happen, but that's kind of what I'm hoping. I'd like to see some behind-the-scenes type stuff like that. I think that'd be interesting. For Drag Race Season 13, obviously next week we are getting the Bossy Rossi After Dark. I think this will be a really fun episode. In terms of queens who I think will do well, obviously I could see Tina doing really well because it's basically a comedy challenge. I could see Candy because Candy just has a big personality. And those are the 2 ones. And Simone. I think Simone will do really well because Simone is just amazing. I mean, we all saw that last acting challenge where Simone won. Like, I love Simone. Simone, I stan. Anyways, obviously, we'll have to see what happens. I'm not sure who I could see going home next in either of the shows. Maybe in Drag Race UK, I could see Sister going home soon. Maybe Tia Coffee. I'm not quite sure. In terms of season 13, as far as next queens I could see going home, I could see Lala, just because Lala has continued to not be... I like Lala, don't get me wrong, I love Lala. So congenial, such good confessionals, such a good queen. I could see Lala going out soon. I could also see Elliot going out soon because I feel like Elliot's starting to fade into the background and not really be that great. I don't know, maybe that's just me. Again, let me know down below who you think will be going home next. But that's as far as I'm aware for my Drag Race recap, all I have to cover in this video. Definitely comment down below if there's any sort of things you wanted to have a conversation about. I will be in the comment section, of course. And make sure to like this video, comment like I said, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'm really excited to see what this future of the channel holds, so I can't wait to do it with you guys. I will be back here tomorrow with another video with my Makeup Monday, so I'll see you guys back here tomorrow. Bye, guys!